All right, so I just got back home with my daughter. She's actually right next to me, but hey, 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 look what I got. Look, I got another one. Go in there. Go in the room. I put your you get a half hour of computer time. Okay, learn the words. That's gonna be tough. But anyway, so I said I'd do this ticket. All right, come on. You can sit next to me. I just can't have you on the camera. I don't even let people put Facebook pictures of her. I'm so paranoid. As far as that type of stuff, the facial recognition. But they probably already know anyway. But just in case, try to be careful. All right, so I think there was one time she did get in. She ended up in the background on one, and I ended up deleting that. And there was some good calls in that one too. So we have four people here. Basically, I'm trying to scratch ticket. I had scratched two numbers, and just like if you guys can see if you guys can see well. And so I didn't scratch any of the you know, like to see if you win. But as far as the winning numbers at the top, I scratched two, um, 26 and 27, and it's kind of weird because 26 came up in a weird way today, and then it came up again, and like person I was with, both of us were like, wow, what a coincidence. Oh man. Okay, Olivia. No, 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 no. You'll never sleep. No. I'm sorry. Tomorrow. I'm sorry, guys. It's just usually she's in bed by now, but um, someone decided to give her some candy because they didn't see it for Easter. And, they're like, "Is it okay if I give it to her?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't know," and just give it to her. But then again, I didn't say no, so you can't really blame them. But all right. So, anyways, okay. So I'm just gonna scratch this because all right, I'm gonna tell you guys something. Last night, right? I only got four people in here though. It's weird. Yesterday, like I waited a few minutes and all of a sudden it filled up. But it's like none of this makes sense unless you know a story from last night. I didn't go on last night. I needed to rest. I was like, you can't be on the camera. And that's so mean to say to her because she doesn't understand. Yeah, put it with this. Yeah, you put it with daddy's keys. Although that's what I'm scratching with. Just not my wallet because you rip bills. She used $100 bill on me one time. Okay. And trust me, I don't come across many of those. Alright, so got seven people. If you guys hit the like button, I don't know if maybe that'll help people see it. I keep hearing people having trouble with notifications, so um, sucks. Then again, I don't know if you really want to like tune in right now and like watch me scratch ticket. I mean, that's not all this is. We're also gonna do some call-ins, of course. All right, chat just popped up for the first time. So, all right, so it's weird. Chat doesn't pop up until you're like 4 minutes in. It's weird. Um, until I touch the screen. I actually knew that. Ugh, I'm like, even on the like my day off, I was supposed to get some sleep. Like, I was getting calls all night, and plus it was like all this drama. I'm just not gonna get into it now, but I had to do it last night show. And last night's show, like I was up late. Oh no, that wasn't last night. The night before. Right, my last show I didn't do one. Yeah, the night before I think. So I was up late on the phone with someone and just making sure that they're okay, cause like seriously, I swear on everything I love. I hate like swearing on my daughter, but that they're including everything I love, I guess. But um, I haven't made $1 on YouTube since I've been on. But there's been like a community formed, and there's like a rush to like getting first to a story. It's just it's very like educational and important. Like the calls that we get, because we don't just get like normal calls, just people want to be on, so a lot of people can handle. It's like we get great calls in this show. I'll tell you. Um, once in a great while we'll get a bad one, but sometimes those end up being the best. Like the storm that I got, that was a funny one. Make him look stupid. And he deserves it. I would never do something like that. So if someone deserves something, I do have an edge to me. And the next thing I was gonna mention was really like the kind of like the biblical aspect to a lot of this. Like last night, I felt like it was like an act of God is strong, but God, well, yeah, no, but that's what happened. Like God worked through somebody, which is unbelievable. And at the very least, like the prayer that we were doing, and it says in prayers, we read a little scripture, and it was powerful. What happened after? It was crazy last night. I mean, the night before. Oh, you know why I said last night? Because last night, honestly, ended up being like a nightmare. I keep thinking last night was then. No. If I'm wrong, right? All this was not last night, it was the night before. But, yeah, it was crazy. But anyway, so, I don't know. So, last night, I'll tell a story. So, anyway, so last night, now mind you, okay, I have never slept walk in all 34, I don't want to say 33, I always do that, 34 years of my life, okay? Never. There was one time when I was like 23 where I met back up with an old Navy friend who was a female, but it was a platonic relationship. And we kind of like did like each other, but it never went anywhere like that. And I got to know her father, who was a Marine, and her father's best friend, who was a Marine, and they were in the same unit together, and they've been best friends, living next door to each other ever since. It's a cool story. And they're all like well, her mother is 100% Mexican, her father's half Mexican, half Spanish. So, like when we got together, like we used to get to all the time when we were both in the Navy. No, this is after we were in the Navy, but it was only like 6 months after we went to boot camp together, so we both got out at the same time. You know what I mean? So it was kind of it was unique. Anyways, we got so drunk because we had to one up each other, and I wouldn't let this Marine outdrink me, and as a sailor, and it got to the point where I ended up in the closet naked, and I guess I pissed on the best friend Marine on his hat, on his Cowboys hat. They were from Dallas, Texas. I don't remember any of it. Now, I don't know if that's just that's more of a blackout, but almost felt like sleepwalking, because why would I go in a linen closet naked to sleep? I mean, it was just crazy. Someone found me in the morning. It was like, whoa. So, anyways, my point is, I never slept walk in my whole life. Last night, I was like dreaming of walking in my childhood home. When I say childhood, I mean like 6 until I went in the Navy. And then like for 1 year when I got back from the Navy. So, I mean, that's a long time. It's like almost 20 years. So, about 17, 18 years. And, anyway, so I was in that house. I was walking around, but in dreams sometimes like, you can't move the way you want to. You try to run fast, but you're going really slow. And I'm bumping around. All of a sudden, I like trip, and that's all of a sudden when I became semi-awake, and I was in my bathroom. Okay, my knee hit the bath, like right on the top of it, And the only reason I know that is because I came semi-conscious when that happened because it was very painful. That was why that was it. Like my knee is like a mess right now. It hurts so much. So it tells me I didn't just walk into it, unless I just like walked really hot. I don't know. It feels like I almost like ran into it because I forget what was going on in the dream, and then I become semi-conscious, and I'm like just like flying through the air, and my knee is killing me, and all of a sudden smash, like I'm 100% conscious, and my face, my right side of the face was on the tile of the side of the shower, like on the wall. You know what I mean? Of the shower, and I hit this so hard. No, the main impact was like right here, so my jaw has been messing with me, and it's just all painful. Those happened like I ended up after like honestly, I laid in the shower and just like took like a minute, and I'm not even gonna say, but I was in pain. I was like riveting in pain, screaming. I mean, it was painful because it wasn't that it was my knee, it was that. And plus, like, my whole body was sore, so I think I was just kind of like bumping around through the house. Never happened to me. For those of you guys thinking, nope. I didn't drink like any crazy amount at all. You know what I mean? I actually did have, I had 3 nips left over from the night before, and I had those around like 10 o'clock. This is at 5 a.m. This happened because afterwards, of course, checked the clock, but then it was like 5:30. So this happened around like 5 a.m. I ended up staying up the rest of the time. I was in so much pain I couldn't go back to sleep. And ever since then, today, it's like all day in my head. It's like, buy this one particular scratch ticket, right? So I go into the store. I'm getting cigarettes anyway. And I'm like, I was like, what's the most expensive scratch ticket? And I looked up. And right away, I knew that, you know what I mean? It was the one I was thinking of. It was like literally, the one I was thinking of was basically just blue, right? And this one was blue too, but like all blue and all shades of blue. It's like really, I'll show it to you. And it's in the thumbnail. Anyway, so it sounds crazy if I get it, but I hit my head, and all of a sudden, I never buy scratch tickets. I mean, I have before, but then again, when I do, I buy the most expensive one. Cause I see people buying, oh, let me get 3 5s and 4 $2 and one $10. Like, you're not gonna win nothing big on those. No, the only way you win big is to buy the most expensive. You gotta buy that $30 ticket. At least in Massachusetts, that's the most expensive one. There is a $50 ticket, but it's like there's only a couple places that sell it. So usually like any store, $30 is the biggest ticket. Anyway, here's the ticket. I can actually let me see. I'm not used to the mobile. I mean, I actually broke a story on this, but all right. So here's the ticket. Like I said, all blue. Oh man, all blue. And by the way, I know people have different preferences as far as like which way to hold the screen. Landscape mode or straight up. I think landscape, like as far as like, for this purpose, I don't like it. But okay, thank you because it was Saturday night. Yep. So like I said, last night I didn't go live at all, but this is when it's all happened. Oh, it's really this morning, 5 in the morning. Anyway, and when I scratched this ticket, it's been like a feeling I've had all day, and then like I told you, I'm not like this like a scratch ticket type person. It's like once in a while, you know what I mean? Like get a bigger check than normal. I might get one, but I always make sure it's like a big one. We're gonna see. Is this a situation where I hit my head and realize something? And even if I do hit, that doesn't mean anything. Um, Basically, it only means anything if I hit big. So I'm just curious, and I thought I'd record it. So what the hell? And then we'll take calls. How's that sound? All right. And there's no tricks, not a trick ticket. You guys can tell this is legit. Mm. See, that's it. State of Massachusetts. That's the way we're shaped. I live right where the end of the Y is, but a little bit more to the right. That's where I live on the right to the right of the YM lottery. It's a legit ticket. It's not like I know they sell like fake tickets. I did one before to my mother, and she didn't know they existed. Literally, I let it go for like a whole day. I mean, I feel bad now. I should have told her quicker than that. Wow, this is coming in like shit, huh? Hey guys, is this coming out really bad? Because I didn't turn the camera around. I just like turn, you can flip the camera. I mean, it'd be a lot easier for me to do it this way, but you can barely see. How are you going to see the numbers? Is that true, or am I wrong? If I go to landscape, is that any better? Is that better? But see, now it's like weird, you know? How's that? Actually, that's not too bad. Alright, alright. I just had to focus. Alright, so, like I said, like, I don't care if I win, my money back. Like, it's just about, like, winning big, because that would be confirming the fate. Or, it just, just like we all have these, like, failings, and, if it's the Holy Spirit, you know it, because I've felt it. But, we get these, like, failings, like, we all do. I mean, people are superstitious. There's all kinds of stuff. Is that a fake thing? It's just really intriguing to me because I hit my head so hard. Like, I should probably be going to the doctor just to make sure I'm okay. Because, I mean, I was totally sleepwalking and nailed my knee, which tripped me, and it's just a limp body smashing into a wall, temple first. That's not good, obviously. So, I probably will get checked out, but so far so good. I'm talking, right? Okay, so by the way, I didn't think of this right away, but I did think of it after scratched the first two numbers. Well, I thought about it a little bit, but then I scratched the first two numbers, and they were 26 and 27, and the fact that they're in a row, that's cool, but really it's the 26. That number came up like twice today, and somebody that I was hanging out with actually mentioned, like, hey, isn't that weird, 26? And it was so, and then all of a sudden I scratched the first one. It's 26, 26, 27. Okay, so I'm gonna scratch this. All right, now there's a lot of numbers, because it's a $30 ticket. So let's see. Well, first let's read the rules. I don't even know the rules. I haven't even read the rules yet. All right, each drawing features a $500 prize. Oh, you know what? I hate these ones, but whatever. Like, you can, I guess, drawing. That means even if you lose, you have a chance to win. You know what I mean? Type of thing. Like, you put like the number of the ticket into the computer and on two different occasions, and one person wins something, the second one wins. It looks like 500,000, and the second draw. Oh, there's actually all kinds of stuff. But anyway, all right, whatever. I don't care about that stuff. Okay, so you know what? I might hold it like this. This might be better for these purposes. Okay. Thing is, the chat is in the way of me seeing the ticket. So, okay, I just want to make sure you guys can see. I know this is like kind of dumb, but whatever. I don't care. I think it's kind of cool. A little bit. If I hit, I mean, that's the whole thing. Like I said in the thumbnail. Is it fate? If like I said, if I want my money back, that kind of tells us nothing. I'm talking about like I hit like, $100 or more. But but even then you could still say it's just fake. It's just, you know, it's just luck. Or is it fake, which it probably is, or is it or am I just a fool for even, thinking that a feeling deep down can possibly, manifest as the truth. So let's see. Like I said, no joke ticket, you know. I'm like building it up. Like I'm not, it's just that's how I really feel. So that's the only reason I'm acting like that. Alright, for those of you guys, that's 26, 27, 3, and 1. 47, 41. It looks like we have like a couple from each, sets of numbers. We got a couple in the 20s, a couple in single digit, a couple in the 40s. Alright, 19, that's our first teen number. 23, 33, 36. Alright, so those are the numbers. So we got a lot of threes. So we got 3, and I think that's a good sign as well. Alright, so we got 3, 23, 33. We don't have 13 or 42 with those, okay? We got 36, 19 for the 40s, 47, 41. We have 1. Like I said before, we have 3. And then, of course, the 26, 27. Okay, let's see. And then, let's read it first. I'm gonna check the chat real quick to see if, like, there's anything, like, going on. I'm with you. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna kill this dude. Is that me? Okay. You just want me to scratch. Okay, I get it. Alright, but read. Match any of your numbers to any of the winning number, win prize shown. Get 2 times 5. That's what we really want. That's like when you win big money. 10 times, 50 times, or even 200 times. Wow, imagine that. And you win respectively that many times the prize. You can get a $100 burst symbol, which I would consider, fate, like I said, $100 or more. It would have to be to really count. And that's it. So basically, it's either one of the winning numbers, something with an X behind it, meaning times. It's standard scratch ticket. All right. $24. I got excited for a second, but no. 31. Look at that one. 16. 48. 32. Uh-oh, Skull and Bones in the house. Alright. 2 for that, but if I scratch a 2, then I'm in trouble. 14. We have 41 the other way around. That's not good. Okay. 8. Alright, this is gonna look like a fool or a fake. There's a difference. A fake is a fool is just, for thinking that this is possible. Now you might still think it's possible, just not in this situation. A fake just means that there's no such thing as just having a feeling like about stuff like this and it being true. It's just a social experiment. 42. No, I thought I almost. Oh yeah, Khaleesi, if I see one more 2, then yeah, I'm worried. And then that would be so. Anyways, 13, that's an unlucky number. But mind you, we are only 1/3 of the way through. And we don't have to have a number. It could be, it could be anything. It could be a burst of $100. Could be, 200 times the price. I'm like trying to stay positive in a bad situation so far. 22. Oh, what did I say about them 2s, Khaleesi? Okay, yeah. Well, actually, a single 2 would make more sense. Okay. 49, do I? Oh, 47. Shit. I haven't missed any winners, right, guys? I'm pretty sure I haven't. Wishful thinking. 38. Alright, this is not looking good. But it's when you really, like, get to the end. I gotta keep hope. 29. 44, which is actually a number that came up in succession, like a weird today. Damn, I must have hit my head hard. What am I doing? Alright, 11. 46. Yeah, I hit my head hard. I'm like out of my mind. Okay. 30. 4? Wait. No. 6. And by the way, whoever said like I'm praying, it's okay. No prayers because I don't believe that we should use prayer for stuff like such earthly things like this. I don't think we should do that. But if that's your beliefs, that's fine too. But as for me, I just don't believe you should pray for stuff like this. Of course, you want to pray for a good job and be successful at money. But a situation like this, I don't think prayers are something you should do. Okay, so I'm right down to the nitty gritty here. I don't know if I've missed a win. Pretty sure I haven't. 25, 28, like, oh. It's always like the number right after what you got. 45, of course, I got on that. Alright. 40, which is actually my lucky number. Not lucky number, that was my jersey number in basketball and football. In baseball, I was 6. I wanted 40, it's just they didn't have that number. 35. 3 more. And 3 was the name of the game, right? So, trying to stay positive. 43. 15. And the last one, the dagger in the heart. 18. Okay. But actually, I just realized, okay. Can you guys see? I don't know if you guys couldn't see that for a second. But anyways. So if I keep saying rotate the rise. Okay, so I'm just gonna go like this. Okay, so the numbers are losers, but there's 5 stars. I mean, it's probably a long shot, but bonus chances. Here's a 30 alter. Alright, so scratch the 5 spots below, and you gotta find a stack cash. So they'll have stuff like diamonds, but you gotta find stack of cash. I think you guys can see. It's a hat. It's an emerald. The boat. Okay. Oh, looks like I'm a loser. Cherries and the last one. I don't even care. What is it? Let's see. Come on. Key. Alright, so loser. Now, you always want to make sure it's a loser. I mean, I'm like positive it's a loser because I have an audience and they would tell me if, like, I had a number that I didn't catch. Well, I like to, you want to, just so, for you, those of you guys don't know, you want to see this. You can always see, I gotta find it first. You can always see, if you're a winner or a loser. And always do this. Because there have been times when I actually, it's a complicated ticket. It's not as straightforward as this. And I've won and not known it. And, I would have thrown it away. So you always want to scratch and just find a 3-letter code. And if you win, that 3-letter code will spell out how much money you won. Let me see. Do I have anything yet? Damn. I need a coin. Say this fucking kid. I'm sorry, I mean swear. Look at an idiot. $20,000 prize, 1 million. Yeah, I wish. Alright, why am I not seeing the code? Sometimes it's up and down the side. Alright, just hold on 1 sec, guys. 1 sec. I'm saying. I gotta be able to see it by now. Oh, okay. I found it. Alright. So, let me see. Okay. So, you guys see. Most of you guys probably know this, but I just want to show this to people because it did save me actually $50 once. So, you guys see that T at the 11? You know, it's a code. Like, let's say you won $10. Let's say you won $10. It would be TEN. You know what I mean? It's like pretty clear. You know, so it's TN. So already it doesn't sound like anything. And O. So this one I found was three numbers. And if they don't make like TNO, so to know, you know, like, nothing makes sense. So you know it's loser. Anyways, all right. So I have an announcement to make. Let me just turn this. What's going on? How do I? Okay. Okay, I have an announcement to make. So, all right. So I'm having Anthony Patch on the show. We are right now. We just traded schedules, and we're gonna figure out what works. It'll probably be in like a couple weeks. Probably like 2 weeks. He's gonna be on the show. He's a friend of mine. You know, when he was staying, his wife's from Boston. Actually, like, besides like the obvious red pilling I got in the military, as far as like everything as in one of the scenes and you know what really goes on. As far as like other type of stuff, he, along with Richard from Boston, they actually were together on a show, and they were the ones who kind of like red pilled me. So you know, I mean, I was already red pilled just because of my clearance and what I saw. No, Olivia, no more. That's it. Go, please. Okay, okay, go. You eat that, you'll be up all night. So yeah, he basically red pilled me, and he's gonna be on the show. I called into my Fugal show, and I've mentioned him like twice on my Fugal show. You know, I've said both times that he is the most intelligent person that we have in the truth community. This guy's brilliant. He kind of was like the groundbreaking guy on CERN, um, D wave, quantum mechanics, quantum physics. It's amazing. I learned so much from him. I think it'll be a good video because you know, he's the only guy I'm a Patreon of, and I don't pay. It's just, you know, I've been with him for so long that, and he knows me because he lives in Boston. And he used to listen to me on the radio over the weekend, and we would meet up, and you know, so he was on the radio in Boston when he was over there with his wife, and now they moved. I'm not gonna say where. But anyway, so he's gonna be on the show. It's gonna be amazing. And there's also a second person that I'm kind of working on that is a big name, and you guys would definitely know this person. Um, More so than even Anthony Patch, because he's not the type that sensationalizes videos and has a million subscribers. Like when he makes a video, he hey, what are you doing, Stinky? When he makes a video, he like just puts, you know, Anthony Patch. It's Anthony Patch. You guys should check him out in the next 2 weeks or even week. You know, before he comes on, amazing. You know, he's a Christian, but at the same time, he's a scientist, like a quantum physicist, and he's just brilliant. And he says, you know, you can't separate the physical from the spiritual. I mean, even that scholar we had on the other night, before the coal mine, the night before the coal mine, we had the scholar on, the historian that hasn't watched TV in 30 years. He just reads books and goes on the internet. He hasn't watched TV in 30 years. You know, he's brilliant. He knows Anthony Patch, and he has someone who he mentors that is into quantum physics, and they knew of Anthony Patch, and I'm kind of like linking them up to a dream come true for this kid. And it's funny because I'm pretty sure Anthony knows him because he writes all these articles Anthony has a magazine, everything, website. Check it out. It's great. If you look up Anthony Patch, seriously. Just to give you, because I just think it'd be best, because like there's so many things with this guy. He's unlocked so many things with quantum physics that he understands so much that there's only so much you could do. I mean, I could probably interview him for 12 hours, like straight. I mean, he might not like that, but I could probably do it and like, have different questions each time. That's how much I've watched him through the years. He's amazing. But anyways, and by the way, I just saw Drop. That's all I saw. By the way, Drop. I don't even know if it's I just want to say like he's amazing as well. I love your emails. He brings truth, and it's so funny. The first time I heard him, it was like it was totally taken a different way, and it's like brilliant. So, anyways, the call line's open. I don't have any special caller tonight. I'm actually going to. Well, I'm not gonna get into it tonight. Too tired to get into some stuff about that, but we will get into it though, and we'll give everyone a chance to say their piece and defend themselves and put things side by side and then vet it and see what the deal is. And I think I know, but we'll see. Anyways, the phone line is open. Okay. What am I saying? Okay. I'm on a mobile device. Like I said, I need to sleep. I like go with all the sleep, and then last night was the night I slept, and no, it was the worst night. To be honest with you guys, if I can just say, and I'm saying this because I'm really tired right now. It's been a long week. All right. And I hit my head last night like that, and I think part of sleepwalking is either someone messed with something and it made that happen to me, some kind of like technology. That's possible. You never know, because I hit my head hard, very hard, but kind of worried about it, to be honest with you. Or it's just like not sleeping for more than 2 hours. Like the most sleep I've gotten is like 3 in about 8 days, as far as hours go. So, if you could just do me a favor, right? No matter who you are, even if it's an emergency, anytime. But if it's just whatever, you know what I mean? If you could not call me like, 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the, like that's, I mean, so to the audience, all of you, like, I don't know if sometimes people like watch it and they think I'm live, but I always keep this phone on because, I mean, thank God I have, because there's been a couple times where there have been emergencies with people that, I've gotten to know on here. And I will always be there for you. But if it's just like some like question about something from the show, I need to sleep, and my baby gets up at 6 in the morning. Now I have a feeling tomorrow she might actually sleep in finally, because like I said, she got chocolate earlier, and then right now she just came in and grabbed a cookie while I was on, so she's like running around. So it's gonna be a late night, but the only good thing is I'll be able to sleep in, because normally she's up at 6, because I put her to bed, at 9, and she's up at 6, and she might take one nap. Usually she doesn't even nap. Anyway, so the phone line's open if anyone. What am I saying? I had to go to the computer. It's just what I mean. What time is it? Can someone just put the time in chat? Because when you're live streaming mobile, it doesn't show you anything. I'm right here. What do you mean? Someone just put the time real quick, because I want to be able to give a time. Well, it sounds like you guys. I don't mean to interrupt your conversation, but I just freaking. You know what? I was reading like way back, like from like 20 minutes ago. Okay, get some rest. 11:30. No, but I mean, you guys want a call-in show, right? Maybe not like a long one, but at least like some calls, right? I mean, I don't mind doing it. So it's 11:30 p.m. CJ, you're Eastern time, right? So 11:30 Eastern time. I know Kelly Khalees is Eastern time. Okay, so yeah, it's 11:30. Okay, so why don't we say at Eastern time, 12:15. We'll do. I have to set up the computer and get her to bed, or at least try. But no matter what, I'll go live at 12:15, and we'll take some calls. Okay, because that's what we do. So in my head, like right now, is gonna be like, "See, I just hit $10 million. Like whatever's inside you, you need to." But instead, it's like, oh my god, I feel like an idiot. But hey, that's I knew that was a possibility as well. So I guess the answer to the question with three F's would be fool or foolish. I think I said. So all right, guys, that's funny. So yeah, a power nap can do wonders. But if I took a power nap, nobody's gonna. Let's say I took a power nap until 1:30. Like, yeah, I'll have West Coast people, but um, it's not a weekend, so a lot of people, are gonna miss it, and I don't want to do that. And I'm okay. Like, trust me, if it's 12:15, right? And let's say I do a show until 2, and I just pass out right after, and she sleeps because she's up later than ever. She's never up late at all. I mean, she's in bed by 9, 10 at the latest, like sometimes earlier. So she's way past. But I knew it as soon as the can. I knew it, and then the cookie just happened. So, but then again, like I'll just put her in the crib with some of her toys, put the blanket on her, and walk out. I give her a kiss and walk out. She'll be screaming, but then 5 minutes later, she'll like scream herself to sleep. So that's all. That's what, always a possibility too. So 12:15 I go live, they go live too. She probably won't wake up tomorrow. Instead of 6, she probably won't wake up till like 8, 9. So that's like 6. Oh yeah, so I'll be fine. I can do it tonight. So I just want to make sure that you guys know. So I will actually set up the computer right away, and I'll just like make the beginning for the show. And by the way, guys, I got so much stuff to share. It's just like I'm telling you, ever since I hit my head, I'm like, there's all this stuff with the universe. Anthony Pass, by the way, believes in a tetra. It's his theory. It's a tetrahedral universe that's electric, and that would make a lot of sense, especially since just recently it came out that the universe is expanding at a much quicker pace than they thought. And it's so much quicker of a pace that it's now kind of bringing the whole question into Big Bang into the light. And they're saying, wait, is this, this could be inaccurate because if that's the case, then this, I mean, they're very smart people, but, supposedly if that's the case, then there's other things that, don't make sense because of that. So, of course, I know eventually Big Bang would be disproven. I mean, it's. I'm pretty sure it's still just it's a theory. I mean, it's an accepted theory, but it's not proven. Same thing as gravity. Um, so we'll see. That's his theory, and he gives a great point. That'll be one of the questions, by the way. I'm not gonna speak for him. You guys will see. All right, so 12:15 Eastern Time, 11:15 for you mountain men. All right, and then we got 10:15 out there in Vegas and Did I say Mountain Men? I'm sorry. The second one is on Central Time. And then the Mountain Men at, now I'm all messed up, 12, 10, 11. Mountain Man, 10:15. West Coast, it would be 9:15. I think those are good times. Plus, it'll be before my Fugal. So that's good. I won't be watching my Fugal tonight, I don't think. Unless he comes on earlier than that. I'm just too tired. Alright, guys. And if Gus the Unbroken is watching, thank you for the mention on my Fugal. And special thanks to CJ Blaze. Not knowing that I was lurking that night, trying to call in, which same things happen. You as soon as like you mentioned me, you made sure to mention to everybody, hey, you got to go check it out, and it's things like that. Like in your mind, I wasn't watching, or else I would have been in chat. But you still did that, and that shows character and loyalty, and it means a lot to me. It like really touched me. And, um, all right, I'll see you guys 12:15. If I keep going, it'll be 12:30. I don't want to make it any later. So 12:15, I'll set up a event. Okay. All right, guys. Take care. And I thought I'd be saying rags to riches, but instead I'll just say droolish to foolish. And on that, see you later, guys. Alright, guys, see you 12:15. It's 11:39. Okay. Droolish to foolish. Losing scratch tickets and thinking I had epiphanies. That's how I roll. Looking like an idiot. But that shows, hey, sometimes, it's different, I think, when the Holy Spirit. But hey, when you just like have a feeling, I don't know. Don't bet the ranch on it. All right.